Hey, my people, you see the title Justice League and the undermining of it. And I want to very quickly go through this video with you guys. Basically, this is what some of these detractors who are actually Marvel fans are doing to Justice League. They're trying to big up BVS as if they're big fans of BVS and promote BVS to try and shut down Justice League, trying to show what Zack Snyder's doing. They add nothing to the equation. They don't add any extra information. So watch out for those people. If they're praising up BVS a lot and trying to slap down Justice League, know these people are trying to really depress Justice League's box office, home release, and etc. All right. So there's a hate thing going on here, and these people are not necessarily DCEU fans. They're trying to win your favor by talking about BVS. They did the same thing with BVS with Man of Steel. They praised up Man of Steel. In fact, some people still say Man of Steel is the best film out of the DCEU, and then they put down BVS. That's what they've been doing. They praise up the film before, and then they put down the film after. So I'm just telling you the strategy out there. Justice League's coming out in DVD Blu-ray just now, and that's what they're trying to do. That's their efforts to try and thwart it. And what Warner Brothers is trying to do, make some more money on the end with their franchise. So there's also this circulating that Justice League is it didn't make its money, and Warner Brothers is still trying to make more money. And that is they haven't made money to cover back their costs, and that's not true either. So there's a lot of false information going on out there. Just watch out for that. I just wanted to shout out to you guys at this hour, and I'm going to get out of here. But watch out for that. I'm trying to get the Justice League digital release and also the DVD and Blu-ray before the 15th of this month. But we have to see. We still have money constraints and stuff. But I'll be breaking down a lot of stuff still. Also, hey, man, some people just get insulted by me. I'm sorry about that. But I've been insulting some people on this channel and on Facebook as well, because I've exposed some people on Facebook who are actually Marvel fans posing as DC fans in the DC groups. But here's the other thing that's very interesting. I've been insulting some people on here, and the reason is I ask you to become a part of the discussion. Sometimes I ask questions, right? And these people can't answer the questions, but then they come back and they say, oh, well, you know, you was reaching on this thing and you was this and this, as if they critiquing me for my videos and providing information. You lap up all my information. You go and you spout it out to somebody else, like that fool on Facebook. There's a guy on Facebook. He rehashing BVS truths that we all of us know, right? And then he comes up and he says, oh, your memes are lame, and I do better posts on BVS than your memes. I go on and watch his posts because he directed me to all his posts. He's so excited to show me his posts. All of his stale information. All of his information we already know. I covered that since 2 years ago. So I'm looking at these clowns and I'm saying to myself, why you all moving like that? Because you're a hater. Because you see, when it comes to people like me and other people who are showing the plus side of BVS and the plus side, sorry, of Justice League, these fools don't like that, and they trying to get Justice League to sink. So be aware of that. Be very aware. We're still pushing, talking about good things about Justice League. Whether or not the box office goes a lot more or a lot less doesn't really matter to me anymore. What's important is to keep on talking about Justice League in a positive way. And it's so much to talk about with these movies. Like I said, I still have The Last Jedi to talk about. I still have Black Panther to talk about. I didn't get to go see Black Panther this weekend. I was supposed to go with my cousin, but he was busy. So I still got those movies to go see. You know, in addition, I want to talk a little bit more, as I said before, about how the DCU sets up for other movies. People tell me I'm passionate about the DCU and all the bullshit in the world. You get so much bullshit from people because they don't know what to say. They don't understand how I can be talking about the DCEU while other people are bad talking it all around me. And I'm like, it's very simple, buddy, because I can see inherent value, but not necessarily everybody else. Other people are sheeple. You know, people walk around and they just echo what's around them. I don't do that. So that's why I got my own mind. I see things and I'm able to discern what is good, and I'll break it down for you and I'll show you what's good about it. So right now, a lot of people, they hate me. A lot of groups, they try to kick me out of a lot of groups in Facebook because I keep on showing these fools up. I keep on showing these fools up. Because every time they try to be dismissive about something in Justice League, I bring something to the table that they didn't see before. And I even had a big argument with William Maribel, who's generally a guy who supports everything I say. And he couldn't follow apparently he couldn't follow the logic of what I was saying. And he comes back now and agrees with my last video out there that I just posted up. He's agreeing with that now. And it's just, man, it's hard when you're on the front lines because, you know, all these other people come behind you and everybody's praising them or talking to them, but they're the fucking hypocrites that have been bad talking the movie. I'm the one that's been doing the hard work. Okay. I'm a real, I'm like I said, I'm the realest you'll ever find. Me, Samuel Otten, Man of Steel Answers. We concrete. We the real deal. Okay. Because we break down movies and we show you the substance in the movies. Brent Gulp. We got a couple on YouTube, and I'm gonna start shouting those guys out because I know the realists from the real. I know who they are, and it's not. If the movies was shit, if the movies was Batman and Robin, if they were crap, I'd let you know that. You know that, right? I'm not like they say you passionate for bad movies and stuff. Well, then why is it I referred to Dunkirk? Why did I refer to Blade Runner 2049? Everybody agrees Wonder Woman was a good movie. I said so too. So it's not, you have to be paying attention to what I'm saying. Some movies are shit movies. I didn't like Godzilla in 2014. When it came out, 2014, 2011. I can't remember when it came out. Godzilla was a pack of crap for me. I didn't like it. But Kong Skull Island was dope. You understand what I'm saying? All right. I know it's late in the night. I see 2 viewers are up. If you want to leave your comments, leave the comments right over there. All right. I don't got much time, so you know, it's late in the night. I decided to talk about this because it's nonsense going on out here. We already have people bashing the DCEU and then coming back. And then you have these people who watch shit movies compared to the DCEU. They watch shit movies. I'm not going to say what kind of movies. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say none of that. I'm just saying shit movies. I've seen a Batman and Robin movie made $800 and something million. A Batman and Robin movie. I'm not going to mention names. Right? Because I really don't want to shake the boat. If I start to go ballistic on some people, that, you know, the box office is going to drop dramatically. Trust me, right? I don't want to do that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just going to say it's a shit movie, okay? A Batman and Robin movie, but because, you know, it's branded a certain way, this movie makes $800 and something million. People eating up shit. They're eating up shit. I'm not saying that these movies don't have some inherent value in them, but they're shit movies. These are the movies that people, if it was a DC, if it had a DC logo on it, that movie ain't making no money. Zip. That's dead on arrival. That's like Catwoman, dead on arrival. You know what I'm saying? They're shit movies. And to take those movies and you want to praise those movies and you would turn around and bash the DCU, get the hell out of here. And then you're going to look at the second or the first, the best movie, depending on who you are, you know, because Star Wars was a damn good movie as far as I'm concerned. So you can either look at it as the first or second best movie of 2017. You're going to look at that movie and you're going to try and bash that movie, but you're giving a pass to some shit out there. Are you serious? Like, anyway, I don't want to go down that road because it's too negative. I mean, we're about positive things and building, and we're not on the dark side. But at the end of the day, I still have to break down Star Wars. I'm still going to break down Black Panther. And we got more breaking down to do with Justice League. But don't worry, man. We got some time. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go see Black Panther in the cinema sometime this week. I've been trying to get my finances in order. And then, man, I want to order that digital copy so bad because there's so much in that digital copy. There's just a lot of juice inside of that thing. And like I said before, this movie is the end of a trilogy. I wish I could share more videos, like actual clips from the movie stitched together to show you certain themes that were running through these movies. But you know, it's kind of hard to do, and it's kind of late right now, and it takes a lot of time to render these videos that I do if I'm going to do some editing and stuff. So it takes a little while. 2 viewers, let me see who you guys are. If you got anything to say, if you want to talk or say anything, just do it in the chat section right there. I don't care if you're friend or foe, it's okay. I don't care. We're going to talk right now. We're going to talk a little bit, and then I'm going to get out of here. It's kind of late in the night. I got a little stomach problem. I got to be careful with that. But I'm cool with that because I've been talking to DCEU whole day, man. Been in DCEU. Oh, man. So let's see what you guys got to say. Let me see. If you guys got nothing to say, I'm out of here, okay? So you got 3 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. What we got here? Okay, we got, W. Meir, what's up? Yeah, man, Dave Ethan, hey there. W. Meir, jail on home media in 2 days. I can't wait. dude, man, shit. I wish I could get it. W. Mir says there are YouTube clips that you can grab for jail. Yeah, I know. I got them all. I'm yeah, I know. But I want to get the whole thing with the bonus features and everything, man. I want to get everything, man. Definitely want the Snyder Cut too. Don't get it twisted. You know, I already signed I signed the what do you call that thing? I signed the what do you call that thing? I signed the petition for the Snyder Cut. So I'm all up in that. I'm for that. But I am also for this digital release, and I hope this digital release they make some money with it, because it's very important. I want a sequel to Justice League. I loved this version of Justice League, and it's a special version for me. It's going to be always a version that I will keep. I want a collector's copy. I want a physical collector's copy, as well as I want a digital collector's copy of this, because it was filled with controversy, and I think it's a milestone in how we progress forward. Also, if you guys don't know me on Twitter, you can hit me up on Twitter, because on Twitter I will be also sharing more of Justice League, and I'm opening out and I'm going broader with Justice League. I'm going to do more outside of even the comic book and the DCEU and the DC fans. I'm going outside of that, and I'm meeting a broader audience and talking to them about the ideas and the philosophy inside of Justice League, because I think a lot of people can be hopeful with that. And I think that Star Wars: The Last Jedi and Black Panther have built on the theme in Justice League and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman moved into Justice League, and there were certain themes. Of course, the slate of movies, whether they are Marvel or DC, were actually covering different aspects of the theme of teaming up and togetherness and working together. So that you saw that in Wonder Woman when she was working with Steve Trevor and his gang and Etta Candy. You saw it with not Spider-Man Homecoming, with Guardians of the Galaxy. You saw them working together. With Thor Ragnarok, you saw them working together. They called themselves the Revengers, remember? And then we had Justice League, where they're working together. And then we had Star Wars: The Last Jedi, where they were working together. And now we have Black Panther, where he was working together with the woman and the Queen and his sister, etc., his girlfriend, and well, his ex-girlfriend and stuff like that. So, and the other tribe of people. So there's this theme of working together that's continued from the beginning of the year. Even Batman movie, remember we had the Batman Lego movie where Batman had to learn to work together with people. And it's funny, the Batman Lego movie was kind of a foreshadow actually of Justice League, where Batman has to learn to work together with other people as well. So, you know, there's a lot of things going on there, but I think that the films that actually matter, even Kong Skull Island to some degree, working together, but you know, not every team is a good team, you know what I'm saying? So there's a series of movies I looked at during the year, which I thought were very interesting. And there's some movies from last year I still got to go see. I still got to get and watch. But if you haven't seen Bright's interesting too. It's working together. It's more of a partnership between two guys. And we see the preconceived notions, and we see the, what's that word I'm looking for? The stereotypes that these guys have with each other. And so Bright is a very interesting movie in that regard. Bright goes, again, David Ayer is a pretty deep director. Even Suicide Squad is very tricky. It's not better than Wonder Woman and all the other DCEU films, but certainly not better than Justice League, but it's still, you know, a movie that is, it covers so much, man. David Ayer is a brilliant director, and I like how he brought the real world aspects to this fantasy, and he made the fantasy very, very grounded. Even though it had a little bit of comedy in it. I didn't see Lego Batman movie. You should see it, man. You should cop it. Whether, you know, digital, pirate, I don't care. You should cop the Lego Batman movie. It's interesting. It's very interesting. You know, Bruce Wayne, Batman. It's funny. It's good too. So, yeah, I just wanted to do that. I didn't really want to stay up too late, guys. I'm probably pretty kind of, you know, I know there's a lot of people who have work and stuff. Dave Ethan, shout out to you. I see you doing the work on Google Plus. If you haven't been on Google Plus, W. Mir, Dave Ethan has a group on there that's building up with a lot of people who just support the DCEU. You should check out that Google Plus group. Let me tell you the name of it right now. You can check that group out in a search on Google Plus. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I'd actually go on Google Plus to get it. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Dave Ethan. Yeah, it's DC Extended Universe Positive. Check that out. and people are posting up all kinds of things. Prathmesh Tiwari, he just posted Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins confirms Kristen Wiig as Cheetah. Yeah, man. Kristen Wiig is gonna be Cheetah, man. And that's gonna be some dope shit right there, because you know, if they cast somebody like that, they have something in mind. And she had to have killed it on the auditions to get that Cheetah role. Now we know Kristen Wiig mostly as a comedian, but if you look at it, most of these comedians, we had Michael Keaton, he was a comedian. We had I forgot this guy's name. And he's been in The Rock and all that stuff. The Rock with Sean Connery. If you guys remember the guy's name, who I'm talking about, I can't remember his name right now. And then we have a number of comedians who crossed over into serious movies. Will Smith was a comedian, and he crossed over into serious movies, even though he still does some comedy in there. So, you know, Kristen Wiig, I think she'll do well. I'm looking forward to that. I think Tim Burton wanted Damian Wayne to be Robin in Batman Forever. His version of Batman Forever would have had Michael Keaton, Damian Wayne, and I can't remember who else. So anyway, yeah, some more news. If you guys haven't seen Shazam, they're hinting to Superman all the time. Freddy's on his crutches wearing Superman shirts, looking up in the sky. We saw a little clip with Shazam there doing his thing. I'm excited for Shazam. Shazam is one of those movies that it's going to be lightish. It's going to have comedy, but it's still going to have that serious groundedness to it. And yet at the same time, it's going to be fantasy, because it's this kid who he had that fantasy to be a hero, and finally he gets his wish from a wizard. So it should be cool. Shazam should be good. And we know one of the villains in the movie, so that'd be interesting. I don't know what extra things we will see. Of course, we know the other actors that are going to be in the movie playing that kind of probably be later on members of the Marvel family. So that should be cool. I don't know if they'll call them members of the Marvel family or what they will call them, because it'd be interesting, because we're going to have a Captain Marvel coming out pretty soon as well. So that should be interesting. I don't know how that'll play out with copyright and all that. I don't know how it's going to play out, but it's still interesting. So the Shazam coming next year. While I don't look forward to Infinity War, I do in fact look forward to that next generation X-Men movie that's coming out. Generation X, I think it's called. I'm looking forward to that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not even trying to pretend like I'm looking for that. Black Panther, definitely got to go see that. Han Solo, I think, comes out this year, doesn't it? I'm gonna see Han Solo. Of course, Aquaman. We got to go see Aquaman. I mean, that's a given, right? Aquaman, definitely got to see that. So when you're talking about this year, there are a group of movies I'm really interested in. New Mutants. Yeah, New Mutants, man. I got to see that movie. I got to see that movie. That looks good. That looks fantastic. Okay. Definitely got to go see New Mutants. After Logan, man, I got to see that. So I'm looking forward to those movies for this year in terms of comic book movies. In terms of other movies outside of comic book movies, I'm trying to spread my horizons and start looking at other things besides comic book movies out there. So I want to get myself a little bit more immersed in movies. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you can always donate to me and my channel, because I need to make that plug. How you donate to my channel, however, is you can't use Patreon to donate to it. I got no online stuff. But I'm going to tell you now, even though I usually try to do it privately, you can donate via MoneyGram or I almost said Instagram. That's weird. MoneyGram or Western Union. So that's how I get my money, because I live outside of the United States of America. So MoneyGram or Instagram, if you want to help fund me, or however else. W says Venom. Hey, yeah, I saw the Venom advertisement too, with Tom Hardy is actually going to play Venom. That's interesting. That looks good. X-Men Dark Phoenix. Well, you know what, man? When I saw X-Men The Last Stand, I think it was, where Wolverine killed the Phoenix, stabbed her in the chest. I love that, by the way. People said it was terrible. I cracked up in the cinema. I was laughing from ear to ear. I was like, damn, he really did that. Because he loved Jean Grey. Was it Jean Grey? Yeah, Jean Grey. Yeah. So that's the last X-Men movie I actually watched, to be honest with you. I think, in the cinema. I think I didn't watch X-Men Apocalypse in the cinema, did I? I haven't even watched that movie in its entirety yet, even though I enjoyed it. Aquaman for me, but it's late in the year. Yeah, man, Aquaman's down the road. Man, I can't wait to see Aquaman, man. I can't wait to see that world. I had a taste of it in Justice League. It wasn't enough, of course. Justice League was like this. Like you took a bite into Justice League and was like, damn, man, this is all these worlds at our disposal now. We see Themyscira here. We see Atlantis. I want to know more about Atlantis. Like you just got little pieces of it. Like, it's tease. Even Cyborg, you kind of tease with Cyborg. You're still not quite like, you're like, man, when am I gonna? Because that's my favorite. Actually, my favorite Justice League member is Cyborg. I never told nobody that, but I think I've told you guys of that a couple times. Cyborg is my favorite Justice League member. Besides him being a black man like myself, Cyborg is incredible, man. If you haven't read a Cyborg comic, pick up one tomorrow. And if you need to find a place where you read comics online, digital comics, I can recommend some for you. David Ethan. Probably not Deadpool, but I'll take it. Probably not Deadpool. Deadpool comes out this year? Deadpool 2? I'm not interested in Deadpool. Sorry, guys. Some of you guys like that kind of humor and stuff. That's not my thing, Deadpool just does not appeal to me. That's just not my kind of movie. So, just like how Thor Ragnarok was not my kind of movie. It's just not my thing. I don't want to ever watch Thor Ragnarok ever again. There are some good things in it, though, I have to admit, but I'm not interested. I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok. I've only seen that movie once, and I can tell you a bunch of stuff about it because that's just the way I am. I like to watch the details of things, you know what I mean? But I forgot some things. Some people had to correct me on it. I didn't see it but once, and I'm not going to see it again, ever, in my life. WB, Red Fisher was the breakout performance in that film. Think about it. He emoted with half of his face. Not even half of his face, because most of him was just machine, right? He's almost entirely machine. His almost entire body is gone. That's horrific, man. And I thought about his story a lot, and I was like, God damn, that's just terrible. And just it's like the ultimate nightmare where you're taken over by a machine, and for a minute or two, he's actually controlled by a machine. He's not even in control of himself. It's just crazy, man. I mean, that's a scary life, man. And to overcome that and still do something good because of Wonder Woman, that's just insane, man. It's insane. But that's my favorite character anyway. And to me, the psychology of Cyborg is just incredible because he's constantly evolving, constantly updating. Jurassic World and Ready Player One. Oh, you want to go see those? That's cool. Jurassic World. I don't know, man. I don't know. Jurassic World. I don't know, man. Ready Player One. Yeah, that sounds a Spielberg film, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess when they come out, maybe. I'm not really excited for those two movies. I know they pull in big money, but I'm just not excited for those. It's just like how I'm not excited for Infinity War. I'm not excited for that. I'm going to be honest with you. Not excited for those movies. But because remember, I'm a little bit different to other people. I am more of a sci-fi kind of guy. One. So what I mean by sci-fi, I don't like outrageous sci-fi. I like sci-fi that tells you the possibility of this thing actually existing in the world. So for me, Cyborg is like that away from existing for us now. Like that's possible. That's as palpable and possible as ever. The world's heading in that direction. It's scary because we have the super soldiers program, and it could be, and then the other thing is, I know Cyborg's more alien technology, but I gotta go sleep, man. I'm ready to yawn. Let me just put your link, Davies, in the comment section so that William Mir could get this, because he might want to join this group here. So let me just put that there. So if you haven't joined this group, William, you can join this group. All right. But what was I going to say? Yeah. So Cyborg, man, it's very complex and it's very possible. I know he's more alien technology fused, and the design of Cyborg, they were doing it behind the scenes, showing you he had to look alien, he had to look strange to us, and he really did. You know, it's cool too. His CGI was just on point, man. There was no time when I didn't feel like he wasn't a solid mass moving around. So you know, anyway, man, people, let's get out of here. I would love to talk to you guys much longer. I know you guys got things to do as well tomorrow. It's 12:34 a.m. Eastern Standard, hopefully Eastern Standard Time or Atlantic Standard Time. It's time for me to go in my bed and sleep. I just thought I would share this, guys, with you. Be careful with the people out there. Also, spread that word around that some people are trying to down this film to basically make it, again, trying to sabotage the money making, even though we're almost there with the Snyder Cut. Like, that Snyder Cut is going to come, you know what I'm saying? And that's sad, man. I just don't know why we have so much wicked people out here, and they're Marvel fans are doing that. They're Marvel fans are doing that. But no worries, man. We're going to keep on pressing on, doing what we do. We know, at least I truly believe that these DCEU films make a difference for all of our lives. So that's why I fall short of the grade all the time. So I found myself poking fun of some people and insulting some other people, which is not cool. But at the end of the day, still trying to move towards that mark, you know, of a better calling for all of us so that we can be better human beings out here. Yeah, man. You guys have a good one. I'll try and do another video hangout podcast kind of thing in about a day or two. In the meantime, I'm gonna be working my ass off. So I hope you guys have a good one. The little hat thing is because my hair's a mess right now. I need to get a haircut, and this is what I use to actually work with. It's made out of coconut. What's the word? I forgot what the name. Coconut something. I can't remember what it is, and they interweave it and stuff. So I just thought I'd come out here with that. You guys have a good one, right? Have a good night. Yeah. Yeah.